Hi people, this is your girl RIKKIE. Some of you call me Angel Marie, and of course I am Rikkie for the RIKKIE Show. And yes, I am here today. This is where I'm working today. This is actually the City of Talent, and yeah, this is Dr. OreOfe Williams Multimedia Studio. You already know that your girl is always super excited when I have a guest on the show. And today I'm super excited, even more excited, because I'm having an exceptional man on the show today. He's full of wisdom. This is a man who has stood his ground for years and is doing great and mighty things in the entertainment, in the theater world in general. Okay, so like we do it, I'm gonna go now. You're gonna come with me because it's RIKKIE Show. Now let's go.
Let's rock RIKKIE Show. Look, listen, and learn.
Okay guys, welcome back, and we are still on the RIKKIE Show, and of course Dr. OreOfe Williams is still here with me on this episode of the RIKKIE Show. Thanks so much, sir. We appreciate you, sir. And sir, on to the next question, because I was supposed to ask you before we went on that break, so I'll still go back to the question, sir. Okay, it's about City of Talent. I know that you have a lot of people who comes in, and you know you've trained a lot of people. I just want to know, for how long has City of Talent been in existence? Like, for how long? I know you know this place has been existing before you started having people to mentor mentees. Yeah, so I just want to know, for how long have you been running the City of Talent, sir?
Anyway, we got here 2009. This film and performance village. We bought this place. We bought it. We are on hectares of land as I speak. Anyway, we're just building little by little. Of course, before that time, before City of Talents ever began, I have been mentoring people. While I was in the university, I was used to doing that. But it was formalized after I graduated. And I must tell you something I've never told anybody before. A lot of people do not know the first name of the City of Talents.
Wow.
It wasn't the City of Talents. So I'll be saying it on this show for the first time in my life. We used to call it the Talent Community.
Wow, the Talent
Community. That was the first name but you know, as time went by, I think I preferred the City of Talents. Maybe as it goes on, we will still have the City of Talents, then we'll have the Nation of Talents, then we'll have the the continent of talent and all that.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Wow, that's impressive. So sir, the next question. I know I've been here a few times, and yeah, I have seen your disciples, your mentees, and yeah, for the number of times I've been here, I know definitely that I've not even met half of them. So what I want to ask now is, how do you get them to come to you for mentorship, for training? Because I know they are much.
They're in their thousands.
I've been here a few times, and I know I've not even met half of them.
Yeah.
How do you I don't know, is it free for you to train them? Is that why you have them in multitude, or you just give it to them, you just share your wisdom, your knowledge, you just share it to them freely? That's why you have them in multitude? Or I don't know, how are you able to do these things? How do they come, to be comfortable under your mentorship? How do you run those things? Like, I don't know, how do you get them to come, be your mentor, be their mentor, for you to be their mentor, train under you, some for months, some for years? Because I know so many faces that are here. I've seen some about 2 years ago, and they are still here.
Yeah.
So I don't know, how do you, is it free? Like, okay, it's free, you all should come. Or is there a way you go about it?
You were wondering why they have not gone. Because if you go to a school and then you have to use 4 years, you should use it and go. Now, I must say that mentorship is a lifetime thing. You don't get mentored to a point and drop it. That is one. Number two is that it's not particularly free. we have a structure, a financial structure. You go to the bursar, you ask for the school fee, because if it is free, you might not value it. Let me transliterate this proverb. Whatever ogun that you not use owo to do, you know what I mean. However, we do not discourage people because of money. You can apply for scholarship, and then you go through a process, and once your scholarship is approved, then you are fine. Then we just do that for you. That is one. Number two, there is something called manpower development, and I believe that when you invest yourself, when you invest your talent, your skills on people, and you're lucky to have people who appreciate it, you get it back. You might not get the money from them immediately, but you'll get much more back. My example is that I've shot a number of things today that those I trained for free were the ones who came to handle. Wow. The premiere of The Casket for God last year, you were there. The premiere for Eshemimo, the film we shot, were done by those I have trained over the years. So I didn't collect money from them then, but I will keep collecting that money forever. So if I have to give a DOP 100,000 naira, for instance, and I trained you, I could tell you, come and take this. So you will be stupid to tell me this is how much you will take. But of course, what I do after that is that I create platforms for them. So they get businesses. There are some of them who make a lot of money in the thousands. From other places, they make a lot of money. I try my best to make sure when you come in contact with me, I show interest in your vision. So people come around you, and then you invest on their vision, you promote their vision. They discover that even in 1 year, their lives have become better. Naturally, they will be loyal to you. And if they are not loyal, that's not a problem. I say it so commonly that if somebody is not loyal, somebody else will be loyal. Somebody is not appreciative, somebody else will be. I know in our generation, many of us don't show gratitude to people. We don't acknowledge what other people have done for us. But that doesn't matter to me. In Nigeria alone, we have 200 million people. Our country itself is overpopulated. The world is 6 billion to 7 billion, and if someone is not doing the right thing, somebody else will do it. And that's part of mentorship. We train them and we teach them. Wherever you have taken, give back to the place. It doesn't have to be money. And I also must say this. When I speak about mentorship, I'm not talking about film, drama, music. I have people who are pharmacists, who are lawyers, medical doctors, that I started training when they were studying medicine. And they are not in this field. A lot of them from other fields. So it's not only about drama, because mentorship itself is wide. And then you may ask me that, how do I mentor somebody who is not on my field? There are general principles. Okay. They have to do with your character, with the way you honor people. Okay. Because one of the things I teach people is honor. If you find somebody in your field who has been on the field for years, honor that man. Don't dishonor them. If you want to be as great as they are or greater than them, you need their blessings. Exactly. Blessings are not only by words people tell you orally. Somebody can tell you, God bless you, and the curse of God can be on your life. Yeah. But you can touch the heart of someone, and it will just look at you and say, wow, and that wow can bring God's blessings on you. And
I think naturally, there's the way the universe works. Naturally, even if the person has not said anything to you, but by honoring the person, naturally the universe has taken note. And when it's your time,
it happens. Yeah. So we don't joke with honor. I have mentees. I have a mentee, for instance, who discovered how I welcome legends to this place. And then he went ahead and repeated the same thing at his place of work. Wow. And he sent me the video, exactly what I did here. Wow. And he was welcoming his MD, and he was showing me the video, took the person around. I said, why are you doing it like we are doing it? I got it from you.
Wow, that's impressive. Thank you for sharing your knowledge. You all can hear that. So it's not free. There is a process, there is a way, there is a procedure you have to go through. Of course, I am learning. You know, there's no time you're going to be with this man and you're not going to be learning one or two things. I am learning and I hope you are learning too. Okay. Okay, so sir, to my next question, sir. I know you've met with a lot of people, different people from different homes, different backgrounds and all that. And yes, a lot of people, you know, you've met that want to train, that want to learn, that want to share from your knowledge. But sir, have you ever been in a situation whereby somebody is coming to the city of talent mainly because he or she want to become a star in a twinkle of an eye? Like, I just want you to make it happen like a magic. And what was the person's reaction when you tried to make the person realize there's a process for all those things in life? It's not just about you being born today and start walking, or you being born today and just oof, you are another. So what's the situation like, and what was your reaction towards that?
That's unavoidable. You find people who want to come around you and then they just want to become stars overnight. And I tell them, it's a process. If you want to get there, it's a process. You cannot ignore the process. Wow. And you find those who leave and you find those who stay. I'm not bothered about that. When you are doing something selflessly, I'm doing it. You're not losing anything. I'm not losing anything. You are the one losing. You are not paying me the school fee. Probably you are enjoying scholarship. And I bring out my cameras to teach you. And then you leave. How does that bother me? I mean, I've told you, the population of Nigeria. Every month when we do, I told you, we do one every month here. Every month, at least I have an average of 70 who come around every month. So if you leave, I'm not bothered. That's your loss. And as a leader, if your followers know you love them, do you know sometimes I cook for my mentees? Sometimes I do. They tell you that we want to eat jollof rice, and I do it. Wow. Those mentees stress me a lot too. You know. But I'm sure you're enjoying. I enjoy, of course. You enjoy teaching. Yeah, I enjoy. Yeah, yes, of course I do. So that bothers me less.
Okay, so yeah, it's still the Rikkie Show, people, and I'm so happy because it's a great honor to be sitting next to Dr. OreOfe Williams to learn from him. I'm sure you are learning. This episode must not go in vain with you not learning. Okay, so we are still on the Rikkie Show, and we'll be right back.
Let's rock Rikkie Show. Look, listen, and learn.
Welcome back, guys, and it's still the Rikkie Show. I'm so happy. You know why? Because our guest, Dr. OreOfe Williams, is still here, and he's not tired. Oh, are you tired, sir?
No, I'm enjoying it.
He's not tired. So I'm enjoying this episode of the Rikkie Show. Okay, sir, to my next question. Actually, this particular question is out of who you are and the many things you do. But I'm going to ask you this question because basically it bothers me. I don't know if it bothers people out there, but really it hurts to me. Like, sir, what's your take on what social media is presently now, sir?
The social media is can be likened to a farm where you have mixed crops and then you have the wheat. Now, if you as a farmer don't remove the wheat, your crops will suffer and they will die. So you have all kinds of people on the social media. The social media can either make or mar you. And one of the problems of the social media is that people don't know how to manage it. It's supposed to be an asset. It's supposed to be something that we can depend on to market ourselves, market what we do, because that's the world right now. However, it is appalling, it's disorienting, it's disgusting when you find out that things that are meant to be private, personal, you deliberately put it in the public yourself. Because social media. Do you know, in those days when we're growing, you don't know the color of my house. Yeah. You don't know the color of my own house. But now you would see the color of my house. I'm telling you the truth. That is one. Number two, why should I want to address you? And I would not send a message to you privately, talk to you privately. Why should I go to social media to address you? You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
I know somehow social media too is a form of escapism. If I'm burning something and I need help, I can use the social media because it flies.
Yes,
it flies a lot.
Yes.
And it amazes me at times that you find out that those you are, probably those you look up to, those you respect, are the ones who misuse the social media. For instance, personally, I don't believe in using the social media beyond providing education for people, beyond giving enlightenment to people. It has been bastardized. A lot is happening on social media. Part of it is the loss of our culture.
Yeah.
You'll find out that somebody is abusing you now, talking to you anyhow. Find out who that person is. It's possible you are old enough to father the person. A lot of things. Why is it so? I think, and do not forget also, the social media, as good as it may look, promotes vices. I'm telling you the truth. More than it promotes virtues. You find out that somebody buys a car, you don't know how the car was bought. Somebody built a house, you don't know how it was built, and then, especially when you have large followers, check out our bloggers. You know, this gold is $1 billion. Then that has a ripple effect on young people who look at it and say, I want to make money by all means.
But sir, you mentioned that social media promotes vices more. Yeah, I think you're very right because you know, there is this thing about social media that when you are in the news for the wrong thing, like for scandal or some sort of things, you know, drastically there's a way your followers will just like you might just be on 100 followers or 200 followers, and for a bad news about you, for something immoral about you, before you know it, you have skyrocketed to like 500 followers, 1,000 followers. Like, why are the audience so gullible to promote immorality?
Because it's the kind of world that loves wickedness.
And they glorify it.
And then they glorify it. That's what I was saying earlier. Let me just tell you something. Nobody wants to put his problems on the social media. Now, if I live in a mud house, I won't take my picture, except I'm on a film location. If my house is not beautiful, I won't want to do that. I won't want to put it there. But you know what? I can take a picture with your brand new car and post out there. This also has to do with the audience. There's something you call the reader response theory in literature. The reader response theory, the way the audience perceive what you bring to them. Now, if the audience glorify all these things, then there is nothing you can do about it. Because the audience will be the one to determine what they want.
Exactly.
Now, if, for instance, some kind of scandal puts you out there and you have a lot of people unfollowing you, somebody else will not do it.
Exactly.
But people are so inquisitive. You read some comments on the social media and you are shocked. You just look at it and say, is this person a human being?
Yes, exactly.
Have you found out that comments are more interesting sometimes than
I'm telling you, because I do it. I see some kind of post, and the next thing you see me at the comment section just reading, and I'll be wondering in my head that where on earth did these people?
You just wonder.
Where?
Because it is the laziest thing to do.
Wow.
Get your data. There's nothing about it. Just pick your phone and write anything you want. Then don't forget that some people play to the gallery with it. You could post something, they will attack you because they want you to find out who they are. You understand what I mean? You post something now, they say, oh, look at the way you are looking. Your wig should be white instead of black. You are not beautiful. Then you become inquisitive. You want to check them. It's called emotional blackmail. Wow. So what I do for them is delete and block. I don't need to see you. Once you give them attention, you write something, somebody else comes, then you find that there is some kind of discussion or discourse on your wall. The person becomes popular, and that was what he was looking for. Wow. I'm telling you. So some people are not doing it because they hate you. They just come to your wall and they throw something there. They throw a bomb. They could attack you. Now, if you harbor it or you try to respond to it, they are so clever in their own sight. And you just find out that some people will follow them because of you. That's playing to the gallery.
Wow.
You know, it's nothing serious. They just look for people to punch. Wow. You don't give them attention. But generally speaking, the social media can be very good if it is properly utilized. Properly utilized. The knife is used to cut the cake. The knife can also be used to kill a human being. That's what the social media is about.
Okay, so sir, I'm not supposed to take you back, but I need to chip this in to agree with you about what you mentioned about the reader's response theory thing. You know, there was a time a guy just took a picture beside a car that wasn't his and just posted it. And before you know it, people started saying, congratulations. Even without this person saying, thank God for me, I just got a new whip, or, you know, something that relating to that picture. You know, this guy had to come back, you know, to make another post, like a video post, to debunk it that that's not my car. I saw a beautiful car in a compound that does not even belong to me. I never told anyone it's my car. Like, okay, since you people are already saying congratulations, I receive it. So I sat back and I was like, why are people so gullible? Why?
That's the theory, the reader response theory.
You know, there are times they post other people and say congratulations to them. Like, okay, I want to say congratulations, but I'll go to your page, and unfortunately, you won't be posting the same thing. So why are they posting you and saying congratulations when you yourself, you are not telling yourself congratulations on your
And sometimes some people just feel it's also some kind of fun. They wouldn't debunk it. They won't say anything.
To make other people.
And this does not help celebrities. People overrate them or overrate us.
Wow.
So when they see you on the road, they think you should have 1 billion naira in your account.
Exactly.
We saw that just bought a house in Abuja. Why should you need the help?
Thank you so much, Doctor.
Thank you.
It's such an interesting and you know,
so interesting. I wish it go on for 3, 4, 5 hours.
This episode is actually it's entertaining, it's informative, it's educating. I'm so happy. Doctor, we are still going to be back here. Like, we are still coming back again and again and again and again until you say, please, the Rikkie Show and crew don't come again. Thank you so much, sir, for coming on the Rikkie Show. We appreciate you. And I must confess, this is a fantastic section with you, sir. Thank you for sharing your knowledge, your wisdom with us. We appreciate you. Thank you. I hope we all that whenever we call you again that, Doctor, we are coming to City of Talent. You want to come and
Always.
accept us.
It's always an exciting thing to do, and I must tell you, you're doing a good job. I'm quite excited you are doing this because this is another side of you. And I like the other side, but I prefer this side.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, so guys, you all know how we do it on the Rikkie Show, because that we are hanging it here does not mean it's the end of this discussion, because we will be back again at the City of Talent to, you know, grab from Dr. OreOfe Williams' knowledge, because it's too plenty. We cannot even take it all at once. Okay, so until we meet next time on another episode of the Rikkie Show, I'll be going now. And before I go, I would like to say a very big thank you to God Almighty for making this episode a success. And to our director, Mr. Anta Tindelani. God bless you. We appreciate all you do. God bless you, sir. VOPs behind the camera and everyone behind the camera, we say a very big thank you for doing this for the Rikkie Show. God bless you. Tutu Brands for my hair, my makeup, what I'm wearing from head to toe. Thank you for making me beautiful. May your life be beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'll be going now, and I'll be leaving you all with the question, if, like we always do on the Rikkie Show. Okay, here we go. If you are on the bus and you are to stand up for one person out of these three, if you're on a bus, you're seated, and these three people are standing, and you need to stand up for one of them, who will it be? One, the teacher who taught you in school. either in primary school, secondary school, or the university. Or the doctor who is taking care of you, your health, to make sure you're good, you're sound, even psychologically, the doctor. And the police officer who is taking care, who is securing and protecting your life and your properties. Who out of those three will you stand up for? Okay, until we meet next time on another episode of the Rikkie Show, where we'll be reading your comments, your answers. You know how we do it. Our numbers are strolling on the screen. You have all our social media handles on the screen. Okay, I'll see you next time on the Rikkie Show. I love you. God bless you.
Come, let's watch Rikkie Show. Let's rock together, Rikkie Show. Rikkie's waiting. Let's rock minds. Let's rock Rikkie Show. Come, let's watch Rikkie Show. Let's rock together, Rikkie Show. Rikkie's waiting. Let's rock minds. Let's rock Rikkie Show. Do you have your wife seated? Give me your attention. Rikkie's waiting. Let's rock minds. Let's rock Rikkie Show. Come, let's watch Rikkie Show. Let's rock together, Rikkie Show.